Oh, there is one person here. 2, 3. I'm going to share to Instagram and all those other places. There we go. Hi, hello. Is this working for you? Yay! Chris is the first one here. Give me one moment while I just figure out if this is streaming properly everywhere. I never went anywhere. What do you mean I'm back? How's everyone's day going? Oh, there are some people on YouTube. Oh, I should probably turn off the volume from YouTube or else... Nope, wrong way. How's everyone going? I'll give it a few seconds so people can get in here. Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, good. We can hear you. You can hear me. I can't hear you. I can read your messages though. So leave those messages down in the subscription bar below. I've got my wonderful mug, my guest star in last week's vlog, or the week before's vlog. I haven't named him yet, but if you'd like to leave a name, leave it down in the comments and maybe I'll choose it. Thank you. Ashton says, I love your vids. I appreciate that. Panderson songs. How was LA Pride? LA Pride was really good. Christopher and I did it last year after AIDS Life Cycle, and we did it again this year. We got to hang out lots with Eric. There was lots of surprises that you might see soon, because if you guys can figure, last time we did a vlog it went really well, so there might be more of them in the future, aka we're doing anyway, I have footage. It'll be fun hopefully for you guys to watch, but vlogs always take a really long time to edit, so I probably won't get this out until, I don't know, I have a planned one next week. Maybe in 2 weeks. We'll see. It'll depend on my own personal schedule. I'm on YouNow, and then I'm looking at YouTube. Craig asks, can I share your video? Yes. I've got both chat screens up, so I am trying to pay attention, but YouNow is going to be the easiest one for me to look at, because it's right next to this. It's right next to you. Ooh. Jesse. Chris asks, Jesse? I don't know who Jesse is. Caesar says your mug should be called Dog. No, if I actually named a dog, it'd be something stupid like, what would it be? You little shit? No. You little shit, maybe? I don't know, you little shit, come here. I don't know. Spoof? No. Maybe Waldo. So whenever I can't find him, I'll just be like, where's Waldo? Oh, there he is. Oh, sorry, Chris. Chris was asking Jesse ? As a name. I'm sorry, obviously. I'm not going to name him Drag Race, unless you're asking about Drag Race. I don't want to spoil it for people watching this, so I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it as if I didn't see last night's episode. I don't like any of them that are left. Fight me. You know? I mean... Drag Race is great this season. I love the twists and turns and the spoilers. Not spoilers, the gag-worthy moments. But, I liked Cracker, I liked Monet, I liked some of the other queens at the beginning, Vanjie, but Aquaria now realizes that she's being edited and is now being nice to both the camera and the girls, which I don't like because it's very fake. Eureka's very aggressive and loud, and I'm not a fan of how in your face she gets sometimes. I think she's a really good person, just not my favorite. Asia, what did Asia do again? Did she do anything? Exactly. Good looks, but eh. And I like Cameron, but he hasn't won anything and he's flown under the radar. And now we're done with Drag Race. So that was as if I hadn't seen this last week's episode, but you guys that saw it know what I'm talking about. Oh, Brandon says he went to college with Cracker? That's funny. I lived in the same city as some queens and know them personally, but I've never went to school with them. Let's see. Chris asks, where can I watch Drag Race? If you're smart like me, you have a lot of old emails and you watch it free on VH1 because I ain't got that kind of money to watch or pay for cable. Miss Manji. That's a story. I don't want to spoil the story though because it's part of the LA trip. But Miss Vanjie was there. You just gotta watch it now because you don't know what I'm talking about otherwise. Moonzer says, I'm tired. Well, Moonzer, me too. Oh my god, 2,000 likes. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Mayma. I still don't understand these. What, Mac, get the what are you doing here? I see you there. I'm sad I didn't get to meet Mac in LA. He was at one bar, I was in another. There was a pride going on, so we never met. Hi, how are you doing today, Mac? Are you gonna message me elsewhere? No, okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Tired. Yes, very. In fact, this next week's exciting. God, I can't talk about that though. Well, it's exciting, so I've talked about it. Chris is still trying to name my cup. I don't really like San Diego. I don't know. Keep leaving those names though. I like typo, although I don't know that that was a name so much as an unintended typo that someone typed. Where is Daddy? Christopher is currently at Gear Up, which is kind of like a big kink convention, but strictly for sex and fun. And I don't have time this week. I am not even halfway through the edited video that's supposed to go up tomorrow. So I've got a late night, but I want to do a live stream real quick. Oh, thank you. Yes, if you didn't know, this is a Sexplanations Stay Curious shirt. Sexplanations over on YouTube. Nina and a few other people said something about it in the comments. Go subscribe to them, because if you think I'm having a hard time with monetization, boy, they have a lot more videos and a lot more subscribers. So they're having, I'm sure, a difficult time. So go support them. Yeah, stay curious. Jacob says, I can't wait to meet you in Ann Arbor. That's all I have to say about that. No, yeah, we're going to, wow, talking today is difficult. We will be, I feel like I wish I had like a cut that I could edit that out. We'll be down in Ann Arbor on July 21st. Is that the Pride in Ann Arbor? But we'll be in Ann Arbor for all you people in Ann Arbor talking. It's been a really long week. And I've been editing 5 videos this week for a project, which means I didn't get this week's done yet. Again, you'll see what that all is about. Yeah, if you're over on YouTube, come to you now. I see your comments much quicker, but I am looking at your YouTube comments some as well. Chris asks, would I ever get gauges? Because they'd look nice on me. That's very kind. No. Me plus needles equals passing out a lot. I'm not very good with needles. And before you guys yell in the comments, but what about tattoos? That's not going into my body. That's just like scraping the skin. So that's different. Yeah. Nina says it's a hard time for sex-positive YouTubers. Oh, don't I know it. We just got like 5 videos age-restricted yesterday. Um, and so I contacted my YouTube support person, which really should just be called the YouTube Community Guidelines that talks to you, because they don't do anything. Um, I did customer service for years, so I totally get people at YouTube probably hate their jobs because they have to be really, really awful to people, and it's probably not intentional. But my help person was not helpful. Um, I asked them about like monetization of something, and their response was, and I explained my problem very detailed, and they're like, "Well, here's the community guidelines for that page," as if I've never read them. But here, I'll transfer you to internal because it seems like an issue, and it was a real bug with the video. And so the internal guy's like, "Hey, I hear you're having problems about monetization. Here's a link." So he didn't read any of the emails that was forwarded to him. And also, I've read the community guidelines, guys. Like, we're not idiots. Okay, and that's it for monetization and hate for YouTube. Kayla, I understand that piercings are not that bad and they're over quickly, but also my brain's weird. So like when there's things inside of my body, like sounding, for instance, where you put the metal rod or whatever kind of rod down your urethra, like I can't even think about that with just like like being like, so if there was things inside of my body all the time, it doesn't make sense, I know. But if there's things inside of my body, well, that's not, because I like some things inside my body, but they're not piercing my skin. See, this is getting way out of hand. This is tangential. Just no to piercings. Let's just say that. Isn't that cannibalism? You drinking from that cup? Not really. I'm just feeding on his brain power. I do want another tattoo though. Hi, Kyle J. Mayma Reeds just says water sports. Oh, because I'm drinking from the... Yeah. Fair. Nah, I don't think... Clifford's an awful name for this dog. He's not big or red. James asks, when will we see more of Bolts? You probably didn't ask it with that emphasis or enthusiasm, but that's how I read it. Never. No, that's part of the project I'm working on. So there's an ambiguous answer that tells you nothing. Thank you for becoming fans, people. I keep turning it the wrong way. Have you ever like filmed yourself and done something one way, but you meant to do it the other way because it's backwards? For me, not for you. Ooh, Spot's not a bad name, Kathy. Spot? Is Spot good? Vote down in the poll under my subscription box. Ugh. Pup Derek. So you've said before, why no fisting for you? And that's all I have to say on that. Will I do more porn? I will. I feel like I'm just answering questions really, really awfully. I'll actually be out with kink.com again next week once they book my flights. In fact, I haven't seen those flights booked yet. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. Thank you for the heart. Oh, that's so cute. Whoa, someone invited like 2,000 people to this broadcast. Does that ever work? I don't know. But welcome if you're here at this podcast. If you don't know who broadcast, my brain is fried. My real life full-time job is literally editing videos. So when I come home to edit more videos, like my brain is just like his. It's just mush. It's just liquid. Aaron Aaron's says, I can't tell if that's a mirror behind you or an external room. Let me show you. Yeah. Just... Whoa, it's like the upside down. No. Yeah, that's where my evil twin lives. Thank you for saying I'm funny. I'm definitely something. Florida guy asks, Florida man, what videos do you edit full time? I work at Mr. S Leather, so they make things like, you'd think I'd have like leather within reach, but I don't. They're a kink shop, so I edit all their commercials. I edit all their like action videos, so like sex. But then I also do a lot of their graphics and editing of photos. I do lots of things. Today I was doing some 3D stuff. It's just, it's a content creator. And then I come home and I do it all over again. Oh, cool. King Daddy's from San Francisco. Makes sense with the name like King Daddy Francisco. Thank you for joining us here. How's the weather today? See, that's funny because I'm also in San Francisco, so I know how the weather was. Okay, I'm going to put on a little bit of music. Oh, is that even playing? No? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Shogun says, how do I like this video? I clicked the thumb and it subtracted something. I think that the likes do something. I honestly don't know. Is Mac still here? Mac, explain to me what likes do. Kyle J asks, did you take a class on editing in school? No. No. I started using Adobe, like the Adobe Suite, so Photoshop primarily, like when I was 10? No, 12. When I was 12. So I've been using Photoshop for like 15 years, no, 16 years. So you just kind of learn the Adobe Suite after a while. Has Adobe even been out that long? I feel like that's a lie. But somewhere around like my early teens in high school. But I know Photoshop, I know Illustrator, I know Adobe, I know InDesign, Audio Booth, I know some like 3D stuff like Max and Maya. I know some things. I know Lightroom, yes, yeah. For those of you just joining, Christopher is at Gear Up, which is like this big old fun gay thing that I don't have time for or funds for. So I'm just, here at home taking the time to hang out with you weirdos. And I mean that lovingly. Yes, I am 28. It's very old. Yes, I know. Speckless. I don't know what that means. Thomas says, gonna throw a kink party. Suggestions? Condoms, lube, play sheets. That's like the rubbery stuff that you can't stain. People you're interested in. I don't know. I've never thrown a sex party, but I've walked in on a sex party. Ooh, this is a fun story. Okay. Story time with a toothbrush. No. So one time I was living in Seattle. I had a boyfriend at the time. Very, very long relationship. Wasn't bad, just wasn't great. But he was out of town, and so I was staying at his place because I was in the city. And he had a roommate. The roommate, we got along super well, but was, we're number 2 on LGBT. That's cool. And I texted the roommate that night that, hey, don't forget I'm in town. I'm hanging out. I'm, gonna stay the night. Turns out having a phone during a sex party, not so easy sometimes because he never saw that text or that call. So I walked into the apartment, and I have headphones on, so I'm not even thinking about it. I'm walking around the kitchen and into the living room, turn the corner, and I just stop. And in front of me are two guys, butts and backs. One guy's kind of exhausted, maybe a little bit drunk, to the side, and the two guys are on the backs getting fucked. And so I'm just I slide that down. No one's seen me at this point. I slowly back around the corner. I'm just and then, so they must have had some alcohol, because no one noticed I was there still. And I'm in the kitchen, and I'm just texting my boyfriend, so roommate's having an orgy. Don't know what to do. I have to walk through the living room, at least part of it, to get to your room. The last bus has already left because I didn't have a car at the time. I was in college. What do? And he's just should I call my roommate? And I'm no, I tried that, obviously. So I'm okay. Wait for loud noises, and then I'm just gonna beeline it through the living room. And so someone dropped the bottle of lube, and everyone's scrambling. I don't even make eye contact. I just walk straight through and sneak around the corner and into my boyfriend's room and close the door, and no one notices. They're trying to clean up the lube. No one has seen me. Doesn't stop there though. So orgies, as I was saying, you need condoms at orgies. So I'm in my boyfriend's room. I've turned off all the lights. I don't want to be weird, and I don't want them to know I'm there. And I've got headphones on, and I'm working on my computer. Apparently they ran out of condoms. And my boyfriend and his roommate are pretty close, so they might share condoms, I guess, because then then the roommate, completely naked, walks into my boyfriend's room. I'm on the bed with all the lights off. You can see my computer, and I'm just stop. You're naked, probably. I don't want to see you naked. I'm here. I walked through. I've been here for an hour and a half. I don't care. Keep fucking. And I throw condoms at him. And that was my first orgy that I wasn't a part of. I should save that for an actual story time sometime, but you guys got the unedited version, so you're welcome. Thank you for, I forgot who mentioned an orgy and that story happened, but that's my life. Any other questions? Hey, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. I just gave you an exclusive story time, so you're welcome. And if you're on YouNow, I think you also can leave multiple likes. Also, how am I number 2 on LGBT during Pride Month? I feel there should be a lot more interesting people than me on right now. Mac, get on. You just do it. Speaking of Mac, he's in this week's episode, whether he wanted to be or not. Again, it'll be up tomorrow. I have it mostly edited. It's really fun. I don't know if it's funny yet, but I'm having a good time watching it. But I don't know if that's because I was in it with Christopher, and you could tell this video is torture for him. Torture. I keep not wanting to say it too much. Let's just say, to celebrate Pride Month, we watch some videos, LGBT related, and Christopher has a good time, I think. Mac's only in it for a little bit, but Christopher's reaction, I don't want to say too much. Okay, I'm just gonna drink my tea. Stephanie asks, how did you get into kink in the adult entertainment? Story time. Oh, God. That could be a whole other story, too, but it's really simple. I just was a kinky person. I had a full-time job that was great, stressful, and one day someone's like, you should do porn, and I was like, haha, no. Well, maybe. And I watched kink.com a lot. I watched Bound Jocks a lot, all very kink gay porn. And so I just submitted like a picture or two and said, like, sent them to, that's all you gotta do to be in a porn, is just to look decent for whatever you're applying for. Like, make sure it's a studio that you match their studio, like, not to be ageist or body shaming or anything, but like, know your audience, apply, and then you're surprised when they say yes, and you book something with them, and then you just keep working with them. That's how I got into porn. Kink, I've always just been kinky. That's nothing that requires a story, I don't think. I watched kinky porn. Yeah, what are you guys all drinking? Sorry, I'm checking my messages. And thank you for all the new fans here on You Now. I appreciate that. You're right there. JBC Blank asks, do you listen to the Potterless podcast? That sounds really familiar. Maybe at one point. I love Harry Potter. God damn it, I keep going the wrong way with this camera. I love Harry Potter, but I don't obsess over it. It says the person who watched 3 movies this week of Harry Potter. People are drinking wine, orange juice. Oh my god, it's Caesar's first time on You Now. Welcome, Caesar. I've just called you out. Thank you for the likes as well. What are your guys' favorite podcasts? I listen to a lot of podcasts, actually. That is like my primary source of like listening material over music. Oh, someone's got LaCroix. That's how I say it. Let's see, what podcast did I listen to today? Can you see these? Not really. Oh, you can. So many podcasts. So little time. Eh. Oh, there's more. Oh, wow. It's actually focusing on that really well. Lots of good, fun, kinky related things. And also gay. And also story time. Oh, look, explanations. Oh god, now it's focus on me. There we go. People are having wine. People are having water. Nothing wrong with that. Hydrating is important. Don't want you to be thirsty. You can't ever find a good podcast. Well, I was on a podcast this week. It's called The Dildorks. And if you enjoy any of the content that we do on YouTube, it is kind of like that, but with a trans guy and a super... I think Kate's... I don't know if Kate's straight or if she's just like a kinky person that enjoys sex. But Kate and Bex, they are 2 gigantic nerds. Kate loves puns. I appreciate Kate for her puns. And they just talk about sex, kind of like we do, but more in depth with more professional people and a lot less stupid jokes. So the Dildorks, I totally recommend them. I was on their episode this week, and we talked about puppies, and there's puns. And, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It was super fun. Go check it out. Someone leave a link to it down below, because I don't know how to do that on You Know. Yeah, Kate might be heteroflexible. I don't get the impression that she's totally straight, like completely straight, but, you know, whatever. Good for her. Doesn't matter. She's her sexual self. Thanks, Jim, for those likes. Still don't know what those do. I'm using remixed Miyazaki film music, so hopefully it doesn't, like, get any copyright strikes on YouTube. Not that they care. Everyone's got real good drinks. Tea. Ooh, chamomile. Very nice, Nina. Victor's drinking orange juice. Great. Lynn's going crazy with the half Sprite, half lemonade. What the fuck? You monster. Clanks asks, where would you like to retire? How old do I look? I like San Francisco, but I don't know that I'll be here for forever. I don't know. What? That's weird. Okay, someone in the comments, fantasy not fact, says Kate is bi. I would believe that, and even if she wasn't bi, that's cool too. I don't, that is, she's having fun. She's reviewing sex toys. She's a wonderful person. That's all that matters to me. Thanks for the likes, Hunter. Hey, Psydoc. Did you call me Pops? I'm not that old. Pop Derek asks, have you ever met Davey Wavy or worked for his porn site? No, I've never crossed paths with Davey. I don't know that he does tons of YouTube stuff anymore. That's not, I don't know. I haven't seen him in forever on YouTube. I never disliked his content. I thought it was really cool and fun. I'm sure he's hitting or getting hit with demonetization and age restriction a lot more than I am. But he always seemed like a decent person. Pizza Panda, where were you? I already explained this. Christopher is currently at a camp of sorts. I'm not there. I'm busy talking to you. No, I could not, A, afford the time off, or B, I just got too much shit to do. Yes, at a con thing. Thanks, Hunter. I appreciate you finding our channel about puppy play. That's I can't talk about it, though. Okay. Something's coming up. That's all I can say. I'm that YouTuber. No, I just have lots of projects that I'm working on. I can't even stress how stressful this last month has been, and this next month's gonna be probably. So if I'm late on uploads, which I'm usually not, I apologize. I will always try to upload something. I will always try to do something like this, or with Christopher. Yeah. Chris asks, is purple your favorite color? No, I just have one of these things. Wait. It's gonna make it like green, or blue, or orange, or white. It really helps set a mood. Ooh, like right now, brooding, or happy, or murder. Oh, that's kind of intense. I'm gonna put it back to like blue. There you go. Derek asks, does your shoulder tat have a story? And it does, and I don't. That's explaining that's a little just not interesting. Well, thank you, Gwen. Oh, hello again. You commented the other day about LA Puppy Contest, I believe. She says, hope you're having a great day. I hope you're also having a great day. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. But especially you, Gwen. You. Josh asks, do you know any other places outside YouTube where I can go find about puppy play? Nope. No, that's not true. Evie Lupine is on YouTube. She does some wonderful kink-related stuff. I think she's done one or two things on puppy play, but that's all that I'm familiar with. There's not lots of sex-related stuff on YouTube that's not either getting deleted or age-restricted or, you know, it's wonderful. I said I wasn't going to talk about this again, but god damn it. Dennis asks, what is puppy play? Hang on, bitch. Give me a sec. Thank you for that applause as I was doing absolutely nothing, Brandon. Okay. I hope you're sitting for this. Pretty straightforward, really. You understand it now, right? Yeah, you understood that explanation. Or could you not hear me because the cat had my tongue? I'll leave. Sorry, my bark is worse than my bite. Jesus. Oh no, I've had this for... Someone asked, is this a new hood? And I said, no, I've had this for almost a year or so, I think. I kind of want to get a new hood, though. With the new neoprene designs that we're doing at work. I just haven't got around to it yet. Sorry, text message. Very important. Oh, thank you for inviting friends, Benny. Nina says puppy play involves a lot of borking. I'm not very borkish. Bork. God damn it. I just, whatever. Thank you for loving my cup, Iran. I'm awful with saying names. I am not at my home playroom. I'm just in my room. This is just my room. This is my mess hole, which is also what I call other things. No, that's gross. But this is I'm trying to set stuff up so I can live stream a little more often. So like right now you're on a nice little tripod. I wonder if I can show you. Maybe. We have the technology? Possibly? No? Oh, was that facing the right way? There we go. See, you're on like a little... Oh, that's you! Look at that! You're on a little tripod. This is so weird. And then there's... Oh, no, you can't really see my computer from there, but that's too bright. But I'm kind of thinking about doing some Twitch live streams. I just saw that Cuphead got DLC, and I kind of really want to play that. So I might... we have a Twitch, by the way. What's to say for it on Twitch? I've never used it, but I kind of want to play games in the future, and I think it'd be fun to do it with people. Or at least with people watching, maybe. I don't know how Twitch works. I Twitch all the time, but not on Twitch. That was bad. Sorry. Yeah, if you would do Twitch things or watch Twitch things, let me know on Twitter or here. I like video games a lot. Video games are like my biggest... Oh, sorry, E3 just happened. So I was up on the video game news. I am so excited for The Last of Us. You have no idea. It was one of my favorite games in the last, I don't know, 10 years at least. It's such a good game. If you've never played it, maybe I'll play that sometime. I actually have a PS4, and it's in one of those boxes up there. It's not even open. That's how much time I don't have for video games. Fuck me. That was not an invitation, that was an exclamation. God damn it, I get that all the time. Crazy Man says, you low-key look like Roman Antwood. Are you trying to do bug me? I've never met the guy. I hear he's decent. He does what, vlogs? Pranks? Was he a prankster that went into a vlogger? I never watched his shit. I'm sure he does wonderful stuff though. Is he the one that cheated on his wife? No. He was the one that did porn, right? Can someone confirm that? Because if he did porn, that'd be actually really funny. Oh, Fuzzy Neon says, thoughts on infighting the LGBTQ plus community. As a trans girl, I don't always feel welcome. Sorry, I wasn't pausing. I had a gas. Because it upsets me so much. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. There's so much infighting right now. Like, God, the ace community, the asexual community, like, they're getting flack because they're not part of the LGBT community. Trans people, of course, have always been given a hard time for whatever reason. I'm kind of tired of it, the infighting thing. Like, why? Like, I grew up as a gay kid, and everyone knew I was gay, but I didn't, because have you met me? I was bullied so much as a kid, like, and I'm fine now. My childhood was awful because of that, but like, why? Because I feel like so many LGBT people, to begin with, are bullied as kids, or given a hard time, or they're seen as other, or they don't have like a tribe or a family that supports them. So why when you get older do you take that pain, that hatred, and you just like chuck it at people that don't deserve it? Like, you're just doing the same thing, and I don't know why people don't understand how that works. Like, you being a shitty person to someone else is doing the same thing that you probably went through as a kid. Stop it. Okay, that's why there's heavy metal. I guess? Yeah, and then there's more comments of people saying they don't feel accepted. I'm sorry, I accept you. Not all white gays are awful. I mean, there's a lot of awful white gays, but not all of them. Sorry. You're always welcome in my book. I don't know. See, and I can't fix any of that. I can continue to give people voices on our channel to talk about shit like that, but I can't speak to like being oppressed in that way specifically. But I can feel for you, and I can apologize for the awful toxic people that exist. But I don't think that helps much. Thoughts and prayers, right? I'm always here if you have questions, though. Oh, I'm sorry, Benny. Benny has a judgmental family. You know, once you don't need them financially, if you're, I don't know how old you are, Benny, but once you don't need them financially, you can move out, and then they don't have to be a part of your life, so long as you don't want them to be, and then they'll figure out that they're either missing out on your life and you and who you are, and they'll change, or you will find your own tribe and family, and they'll be replaced, and they're dead to you, and, well, no, maybe not dead to you, but like, you know what I mean. It gets better. Not to quote Dan Savage. Oh, Jesus. I dropped that name, I'm sorry. Oh, now people are talking about trans things in the comments, which I appreciate and love because you guys are talking with each other. I'm just missing some of it. Okay. Oh, stereotypical Mexican grandmother. I can only kind of understand what that means, having not been Mexican, but... Bright Sessions Podcast, says Pup Derek. Okay, sure. I would love to do that. I'll do that later when I'm not live streaming. Brandon asks, have you ever thirsted for Dan's husband, Terry? Oh, I have a story about that, too. You guys ask really good questions, because I keep having, so Dan Savage is a wonderful advice columnist, good friend of the show. Oh, fuck kind of TV show am I on right now? And he has a very attractive husband. His name is Terry. I forget what his Instagram. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna. You're welcome in advance. I'm gonna pull that thirst trap up. Terry Fotes. Oh, I wonder if I'll get demonetized for this. Who cares? No, this one's a safe photo, I think. I've known Terry for a very long time. Actually, longer than I've known Dan. Let's see if you can see this. Can you see that? Terry abs incoming. That's Terry. He is like the literal Tom of Finland. Ooh, I don't know if I should go down further. Should I go down further? Oh, it's covered good. Okay. But that's Terry. He is a very nice guy. He's very sweet. He's very different from Dan, but they complete each other. And I met Terry once at a bar because... No, not at a bar. I met him... We were crossing paths because he had just done stuff in a friend's apartment, I guess. I don't know what they did. But we crossed paths, and I had like puppy gear, and he really disliked puppies at the times. And he gave me such a look. So then like a year later, when I officially met him through my friend, he was like, "Oh yeah, puppies are annoying." And I was like, "Oh." So we had like this running joke that like Terry hated me. He never did. He's a sweetheart, trust me. But it was always like, "Oh, I hate puppies, but you're okay," was essentially his opinion of me. He's come around to puppies now. He understands it. He likes them, but like he was very judgmental because puppies could be really in your face and annoying. Sweet guy though, great couple. Thirst for him, I think he's an attractive guy, but it's like being really good friends with someone. Like that doesn't necessarily mean that almost makes them less attractive in a way, because you're friends and I don't know. I just never thirsted, I guess. I heard a door. One sec. Sorry, closing my door just so I don't make any extra noise. Did Derek just ask if Christopher and I were monogamous? I gotta get closer. The fuck? That's a joke, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's my doorman. It's my doorman at the front there, because I live in glamour, class, IKEA, mirrored. Wow, so glamorous. No, Nina, he didn't hate puppies. Nina's like, no, why would he hate puppies? No, he didn't hate puppies. He had a bad experience. So here's a lesson. Moral of the story. I feel like Hannah Hart. He had a bad experience with a puppy who was really rambunctious and in your face and loud and obnoxious, because some puppies can be obnoxious if they don't know how to like be a person as well. And that puppy really like gave Terry a bad experience with a kink in a public space, because he went to like IML, which is like a kink convention, and the puppy was just really obnoxious. I get it. Puppies are annoying sometimes. But one kinkster does not make a community. So, try things more than once, try things twice, try things 3 times. Or if someone gives you a bad taste in your mouth for a certain kink, it might not be the kink, it might just be that person. The more you know. Kendra asks, you're in a poly family, right? And I was like, yes, I am. Indeed. Quite so. Is Kendra in both comments? Yeah, she is. You go, Kendra. I see your comments in both threads. Brandon asked, do you own a dog? A real one? Oh, I did. I wonder... My mom sent me pictures actually the other day. So I had a dog when I moved out of college, and then my family dog is still alive, who's been in our vlogs before. Let's see, Mom texted me a picture of the dog. Oh, I love Misa. I'm sorry, I really like dogs. Wait, I need to find a good picture of her though. This is a picture I took of her in a Christmas sweater. She's so cute. Focus. Oh well. I love dogs. I want another dog when I grow. Oh, she's so happy. No, go away notification. Can you see it? Come on, focus. Anyway, you see it. She's... I miss my dogs. Oh, 3 dogs is a lot, Brandon. That's a lot. I can't. 1 dog is enough. Chris asks, easiest kink to start out? Rope bondage is always good. Rope is quick and easy. It's super less pain. Well, not simple, but there's not a lot of pain involved, and it's just like fun, and you can laugh as you like tie knots. Super cute. I that's what I started out with, and I always thought it was fun. Oh my god, T-Rex for trans. I love your username, T-Rex for trans rights. That's prehistoric. Says, I have 5 dogs. Jesus Christ. Are your dogs the size of dinosaurs? That'd be crazy. Chris also asks, where did you start to learn ties? Bound jocks, I think. Watching porn. And then just like going on the internet. That was really it. Yeah. Ooh, let's do a bondage tie real quick. Super easy. Wait, right here. Wow, that was quick. Why do you have rope right next to your bed? That's strange. So we've actually done this tie on the YouTubes. So if you've seen it already, sorry, but it's a really old one. So I have my rope. By the way, Twisted Monk rope, TARDIS Blue, not a sponsor, but they make great hemp rope, and it smells good. Oh, unless it's been like in Christopher's bag for a week, then maybe not. It's still not bad though. So the bite is the middle of the rope. Once you find the bite, pull your hands like a foot apart. Oh, no, come this way. So my hands are just right here. And you're gonna go wrapping in on itself. 1, real quick. 2, really easy. 3, you can do 4 or 5 if you want. The more you do that, the stronger it's gonna be like on your hand. Put those 2 circles together, and then you're going to push from the bottom and pull. And just tighten that around whatever limb or just whatever it's tied around. And now that knot's not going to slip because of all the tension, which means it's not going to get tighter as I pull on it, and it's not going to undo itself unless you have the capability to pull from that bottom like that. And that pulling totally loosens the knot. Oh my god, so quick and easy. You know what that's called? That's called a cat's paw. Because it's perfect. Fight me. Jake says, I just got here. What's up? You just missed a really, really cool bondage tie, which you can actually watch on our channel. I think it was the... Cat's Paw was the 4th video we put on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. I remember shooting that. I think it was the 4th video. It was one of the first videos, though. What part of LGBT am I? I don't know who Jake is, but he might be new. I'm totes straight, bro. Totes mask. The most mask. Mask for mask. I wish I had a mask right now. I've got a hood. I'm this part of the LGBT community. There you go. Oh, well. Woof. I'm gay, I'm kinky. That is the part of the community I am from. Ooh, I could use some snacks. I should probably get snacks before editing tonight because it's going to be a late night. Ugh. Chris asks, do you wash rope? Depends on what liquids you're using, am I right? Not really. If anything, I would get hemp conditioner, like a conditioner for your rope. Washing hemp makes it really, really thick. Like, not thick, but like, it dries it out a lot. I should do an episode on rope care one of these times. But no, I don't really wash my rope. It's mostly clean. It's conditioned with lots of different kinds of... Anyway, no homo, bro. Same. There's a door. There's someone's home. Smells earthy. Yeah, that's one word for it. Brandon asks, isn't it easier to replace? No. Hemp rope can be expensive because it's just a nice quality, but it lasts a long time. I've had this for a few years, and it's still soft. It still actually does smell of hemp really, really well. I can condition it though for a lot cheaper than I can buy more hemp rope. Oh, fuck you, Kendra. She's drinking a banana nutter butter milkshake. I hate you. I mean, I don't hate you, but like, that sounds really appealing. Anyway. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? I feel like I've been on here a little while now. Oh, it's been an hour. I don't usually go longer than an hour. But I'll go 15 minutes just for you guys. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I miss Sonics, Kendra. You're evil. Yeah, I don't like this song. No. Better. Okay. What sort of rope do you enjoy doing the most? I don't do rope. I don't like use hemp. Excuse me. Let's see. I do need some snacks, Nina. Buy me some snacks. Oh, I'm curious. What is this little... If anyone's on YouTube, I don't know how Super Chat works. Is that a thing that I activate? Because you could buy me some snacks. I'm just saying. Good quality lube, trying to stress leather. There's an episode where we talk about lube. Watch that. And then figure out what lubes you like. And then figure out what lubes you like that are also good for your body. Or at least safe for your body. I prefer silicone though. Victor asks, can you do sex ed videos, like what they're supposed to teach in schools, but all LGBTQ inclusive? I would love that. Do I have the time to do that? Not at the moment. And also, that's a lot of research and a lot of responsibility that I don't know that I'm clinically trained to do. If you want something that is more appropriate for like sex education in schools, Sexplanations, again, go buy their shit. Has wonderful resources for both LGBT and straight kids. But now they're being... Okay. Last time we're going to go into the YouTube hole. So YouTube is now... There's no guidelines as to what they find age-restricted, inappropriate for kids. But today on my email, they said they were age-restricting a good 6 or 7 videos because it seemed inappropriate to their team for kids. Now, that's fine. My stuff is sex education, in a way, about kinks. Kids shouldn't be watching this either way. But some of those videos were blooper videos. Some of those videos were just, like, knots, tying knots. What they're going to do with those knots, who knows? But the fact that they are the ones... For instance, we did a butt plug episode. It's not super, like, sexual, but it is, like, super clinical and super, like... This is the history of butt plugs. It's not about sex. It's just about, like, how they can be fun and great. And the history of them. Age restricted. And that is because it's inappropriate for anyone under 18 to them. And that's something that they have deemed... That's their decision. But, like, what makes them clinically trained to know what information kids should have? For instance, Sexplanations did a video about... wet dreams, like getting off in your dream, like wet dreams. I didn't know what that was as a teenager. I wish I would have known what that was as a teenager because it freaked the fuck out of me. They are now age restricting those videos that are meant for young kids and teenagers so that they can't see it. And this is by a clinically trained sexologist, someone who is clinically trained in sex and what information kids should have. Like, who... No, it's not the algorithm, Chris. Chris says it's the algorithm. No, it's not the algorithm. Because these videos, we are asking for them to be manually reviewed, and then YouTube spoke to my YouTube person. They're like, no, our team verified that this is inappropriate for anyone to see under the age of 18. You don't get to decide that, YouTube. You are the reason, part of the reason, not you guys, sorry, I'm not pointing at you. But like, it's just so frustrating. Because we'd spent a lot of fucking time on those videos. I know Dr. Lindsay Doe, like, she spends a lot of time and researches a lot and asks for opinions from actually trained people. She's not just doing it, I mean, she is doing it to make the world a better place, but like, she's doing it to try and like make money. Oh, I guess Super Chat works. Thank you, Crimson Sage. Anyway, YouTube, come on guys, you can do better. You can be a lot less anti-LGBT, although not lately. Crimson Sage asks, yo, interested in puppy play stuff. Can you recommend any place to learn about that? Also, buy a snack. Oh, thank you. You just paid for my snacks for the night, Crimson Sage. I appreciate that so much. Puppyplay.info, seriouspups.net. Some of our videos are at least decent to learn about it. Actually, listen to The Dildorks. The Dildorks is a wonderful podcast that I was on this week with a few other experts on puppy play. We talk about puppy play, resources, and how to begin. Please go check it out and tell them that I sent you. Or else. No. Thank you. Oh, Kayla, I was totally... Okay. I hate asking for things, so when I jokingly ask for things and people give it to me, I really appreciate it. No, stop, you guys! Oh, Kayla, thank you. Let me... Tell me your Twitter or something. I feel like I should do something for you now and like be super nice. Thank you, Doug. There's money. Do you guys have any questions that just gave money? Because now I feel like I should also give back to you. And I feel like my content's not the proper... See, this is... I feel bad when people give us money. Where's the podcast? Chris asks, Oh, thank you, Doug, for the snack money. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna starve tonight. Chris, if you go on podcast, any podcast app, Stitcher, I think, they have a Patreon, which I will make a post after this on Twitter, linking directly to their Patreon if you want to listen to it for free. It's free on their Patreon. Or go on any podcast app. So podcast apps on your phone. They are the Dildorks, and it's the most recent episode. Someone retracted a message. Why'd you retract a message? Oh, that's sad. Stop! You guys are gonna make me cry. Oh, someone said hello. I'm confused. Can you send messages on here? I'm confused what just happened. I think someone sent me a message on you now. I don't know how to use this platform. Get that snack money. Yeah, thank you, Nina. Thank you for letting me know that Super Chat works. Maybe I will work that into something in the future where we can raise money. In fact, would you guys want to do a fundraiser sometime? I would love to do that. The Trevor Project is a wonderful organization that I love and appreciate and want to do stuff with. I mean, you know what? I'll share my snack money with them, depending on how expensive the snacks are. No, I'm gonna donate some money to them this week. So, someone is very angry. Hi, hello. People are saying hi, hello. Thank you, Tegan. I appreciate that. We put a lot of work into the stuff we do. I wish that everyone was paid what they were worth, but I understand that that's not possible in this current climate. I will not cry, furry boy. How dare you? Yeah, people message me on Twitter. You don't have to ask. Thank you, Paige, for the likes. ×2. What? That's a lot of likes. If you're on Twitter or Instagram, follow me, pup_amp, and also send me messages because I always try to respond to everyone. Try being the keyword. I'm only one person. Kayla asks, I do have a question. How would you introduce someone kinky to a very vanilla partner? We have a video about how to come out as kinky to a partner. I don't know if that's what you're asking, but that is a fun video that does have some wonderful information as far as stats. Go watch that. It's called Coming Out Kinky, I think. As far as how you would just introduce someone normally to a vanilla partner, what does their sexual interest... I mean, like, so long as... I don't think that that's really a weird thing, unless your vanilla partner starts asking about their sex life, which seems like a very odd thing to do when you're first introducing someone. But if you're specifically trying to get them more acclimated to kinky people, just why don't you go to, like, do something fun with friends who happen to be kinky and let that just kind of roll itself out, maybe? Because that seems like a really weird thing that your partner would ask about. But get them to like the person and then make them realize they're kinky and be like, look, they're normal. They're normal people that just like certain sexual activities. Wow, they're the same as us. Normalized. Bam. Fixed your relationship. No, I didn't. But thank you for the wonderful question. Chris asks, opinion on eggs? They're not all they're cracked up to be. Sorry, that was a bad joke. I mean, that's all I got at the moment. Actually, sorry. Ugh. Really scrambled my puns. Zach says hi. Hello, Zach. You're here. Yep, you are. Hello. Hi. Ugh. Oh, people are sending messages on here. I don't understand what that means, but thank you. So much love. I appreciate you all. Oh my god, people are giving things. I don't know what this means. What is this? How dare you, Chris? That's putting the chicken before the egg. Yeah, that works. I read it wrong. Oh no. Did I? Something kinky. That makes more sense. Wow. Okay. So that video still is appropriate. Coming out kinky to a partner has some wonderful stats and facts about kink relationships. You know, always approach any kink that you have as something that gets to happen, not that has to happen. It is not cancer. It is Christmas. I think that's how Dan put it a long time ago. But it's something that they get to do with you. It's not something they have to do. That perspective really, really helps people get into the mindset. Like, explaining how it makes you feel and what gets to happen, and that they get to be wonderful, wonderful, involved people in your sex life that makes you super happy, and you just want to like... that helps perspective a lot. People are giving me hamburgers. I'm confused. Okay, last couple questions. I will go till 9 o'clock. I'll go to 9 o'clock just for you guys, though, and because you guys are being so lovely. But then I'm going to go buy snacks and post about it on Twitter. Maybe I'll do a poll to see what snacks I should get. No, that's giving you too much power. Yeah, Lyle says, Kayla, I'd suggest talking about it. Don't spring it. Yeah, don't spring it on them. That's surprises. Surprise parties are the only kind of surprises I enjoy. Don't surprise your partner sexually. Like, surprise! Like, just throw a rope at them. That wouldn't work. It's almost midnight where you're at. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds... Ugh. Benny asks, if you start doing Twitch, can I be a mod? Benny, I don't even know what that means yet. Tentative, maybe. Send me your resources and, like... Do people still have resumes? I don't know. We'll talk. Panderson Song says, Oreos are a good snack. Not if Pride's coming up. They're not. No. Your boy's got to look at least somewhat decent in a porn shoot next week. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, it's so late where some of you guys are. I'm sorry. I would have gotten on earlier, but I had the full-time job to get to. Because YouTube ain't paying no bills. That's for damn sure. Oh my god, it's 5 a.m.? What are you doing? Why are you up? Thank you for being up, but... Jesus. Thank you for all the likes, guys. I still don't understand what likes are for. But I really appreciate it. Oh my god, there's more messages. Okay, thank you for sending messages. Julian asks if I speak any other languages. No. Like, I know small little, like, Ohayo gozaimasu and, like, whatnot in Spanish and Japanese. Like, yeah, there's very, very small things. Like, itadakimasu? No. I took a few classes of Japanese and a year of Spanish. I like Japanese a lot more, though. Music Beast. Likes are for how much people like you. But what do they get used for? Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad this made your day better. I wish I had better, like, stories and whatnot, but I appreciate you guys, like, hanging out and, like, asking questions. Kinky Spotify playlists. I don't use Spotify. I pay for YouTube Red, so I just use their fucking YouTube music app, which is kind of the worst, but it's free music to download, so I don't want to pay for Spotify, too. Chris asked, best story while shooting besides the spider one? The spider one's pretty good. But on the same exact shoot, there was another story that I can talk about. It was a long shoot. I was bottoming, and I was bottoming for this gigantic German. Like, he was, like, if I'm here, he was like, wah. Keyword being, I was bottoming, because after 4 hours of really, really bad sex, he had tried to do an injection, like it's called Catherjack or Trimix, which essentially dilates, I think it dilates the blood on the outside of the penis and inflates it so that the blood can go in, but it can't go back out. So it's like a boner. It's like instant boner for the most part. And then he took some boner pills, a Viagra, I think. But sis couldn't get it up. Like, it was a bit, but like he couldn't get it hard. So I topped that day after 4 hours of trying to get it up for him. I was fine. Yeah, that never saw the light of day for a good reason, because no one wants to see me top. And also, I performed fine, but he was never hard, so it just didn't look sexy. That's neither here nor there, though. That was in another state. But that scene never did come out. But bitch, I still got paid, because I was hard, and I got off. I don't think they did, though. I feel bad for the other guy. Oh, thanks, Benny. I'm glad you're sitting here watching me. I'm not that interesting, I don't think, but I appreciate that you guys are here hanging out. Brandon, seeing a bottom top can be hot. There's nothing wrong with it. But when the other person doesn't look like they're enjoying it, even in the slightest, like the guy would, like, not the best. And I don't think the studio, that's what they were going for that shoot. So. Thank you, Freak of Nature, for linking my username. If you're looking for me anywhere, pup_amp. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Tumblr as well, although Tumblr's pointless. You can't search for shit on there. So much garbage. Ugh. Ever accidentally break something you're tied to? I almost broke myself. Does that count? That's another story for another time. I ain't telling that one right now. I got 10 minutes left, and that's a long story. Oh, yeah, sorry, Victor. That was my Instagram, though. Pup_amp. I'm there. If you follow me and comment on stuff, I'll be like, hello, again. Just, be nice. I had one person today. I'm not going to show you it on my phone, but I posted a picture today in, like, some underwear and a harness, because sex positivity, and I don't really care what people think. But generally, people are nice. And one of the first comments was just like, you're so boring. Like, oh, okay. I'm sorry I bore you. And then I clicked on their icon just because, like, I'm curious what bad day this person's having. That they need to go out of their way to make this comment. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm actually laughing because I'm just like, who makes comments like that? And so I go to their profile, and it says that they follow me. And so I'm just like, why are you following me? But I figured maybe they're having a bad day. So I found a picture of the guy, and he had a dog, like, in the picture with him. So like, oh, that's really such a cute dog. Happy face. Like, maybe this will make their day better, and they won't think I'm so boring next time. Because I don't think I'm boring. I think that I'm kind of low-key sometimes, and a little energy after a long week, like right now. But, like, I think I have fun, and I have an interesting enough life. That's my own interpretation, though. Oh no. Clank C says we should start a subreddit for AMP. I don't know what that means. I have a Reddit account. I don't want to, like, bombard Reddit though with me, because no one wants that. And also, I don't understand how to use Reddit. So if you made a Reddit, I would have to figure out Reddit so that I could moderate a Reddit thing, I think. Is that how that works? Read me, wrote me, no, I read ya? No, that's not a good joke. But if you build it, I'll look at it probably. I can't not look at it, but Panderson Songs says, RuPaul question. What would you tell your 4-year-old self? Bitch, cut your hair. That bowl cut ain't cute. Also, you're gonna have braces one day. They're gonna suck, but, you know, that's okay, because it's during middle school, and during high school, you'll be fine. Also, do the YouTube thing, like, a lot sooner, and look for this guy. His name's Tyler Oakley. Become friends with him. And maybe also, like, PewDiePie, just find him. Just be really good friends with him. Be really good at video games. Start, like, a horror gaming channel. You'll make millions. That's what I would say to myself. Oh. Thank you, James. That's very sweet. It's just a compliment. I don't need to read it because it was very sweet of them to say. But you're welcome. If you guys ever have questions about sexual health or need help with the project, I'm happy to help. And I apologize if I don't respond. If it's like on Twitter, I do try to respond to everything, but sometimes private messages don't pop up my notifications. If I don't see the mention, I don't see it, and then it gets bombarded. But, like, I always try to help people with projects. I really do. I'm only one person, and I do feel bad when I can't help everyone. You know, Victor is living the dream right now watching this live stream with his lizard. Is that a euphemism? Don't be nasty, please. But also, if you're jerking off right now, that's totally fine. More power to you. Just, you don't need to share that with everyone, probably. That's forcing your kink on other people. That ain't cool. But if you are just petting your lizard like a cold-blooded animal, totally fine. Good for you. was gonna try and make a joke, but I couldn't think of one. Couldn't scale up the no. Slither, no. Snake, no. Oh, there's something there. I just can't. I can't think of one. Oh well. Can we do a rope giveaway? Asked Chris. Maybe. You know, I'm friends with Twisted Monk. He lives in Seattle. Maybe if we do another video, they could sponsor it. I don't know. That'd be cool, though. Not a bad idea. I'll let you know, Chris. Someone has... Omega's watching with his dog. Thank you, Omega. I apologize if we ever meet in person, because I will give your dog more attention, probably. But, you know, that doesn't mean you're any less of a person. That just means that I like dogs a lot. I'm sure you're wonderful too, though. Can I see a picture of your dog, please? I love that people are talking to each other in the comments. That is just... it's so cute. It makes me feel good, because I'm not just talking and making you watch me. You're, like, interacting. Ooh, I got a message on a special app. Related to projects, you'll see. But also, I'm really excited for tomorrow's episode that will be out hopefully in the morning, depending on how much I get done tonight. It will be out tomorrow, though. It's different. And I don't think different's bad. I really like doing educational episodes that cover, like, sexual kinks and whatnot, but they give me gas. No, just kidding. But sometimes they get a little dry, much like my humor. And editing educational stuff is not always as fun or funny, so I hope that you guys like different. And I do hope that it edits down to be something digestible and fun, because you guys deserve good quality content, because YouTube's just killing everything else. Yulian asks, do you watch RuPaul's Drag Race? Do you have a favorite drag queen? I do watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I like a lot of the queens. I don't like any of the finalists in this season. I said it at the beginning of the video. Aquaria started being nice to people way too late. I feel like it was very much they're going to edit this in such a way that I'm going to be an evil person if I don't change how I act. Eureka's just I think she's a lovely person. I think she's super talented, but she's getting on my nerves. Asia is there. And Cameron is... I really like Cameron. I don't think that he did anything crazy special to get this far, besides the share challenge. And that is my opinion based on last week's episode. I don't want to spoil anything for this week. Chris, weirdest shoot I've ever done. I've done some pretty weird shoots. There was that one shoot with puppy play gear and lingerie for men and sheer tights. That was weird. Not my thing, but someone wanted that. And I'm not yucking their yum. That's just not my thing. So we're just gonna leave that there. Amp should do a Men at Play shoot so he has a nice picture to show his mom. You know, that's the funny thing. I used to be in contact with all these studios that were like, yeah, let's work. It goes nowhere sometimes, though. And studios aren't getting paid money. They aren't making money. I actually had a shoot planned with Men at Play at one point, and then it just didn't happen because money, which is fine. I don't blame them. Money's hard to come by. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna end with this. Victor asks, what's up with the anti-gay ads on YouTube? So let's quickly break this down. For about 2 years now, our content's been demonetized because of the sex nature, the LGBT-ness of it. I have coming out videos and it gets better videos that are demonetized currently because of the algorithm. We have blooper videos that are age restricted because of this algorithm. That's one thing. You know, it'd be one thing if they were clear and concise about like their feedback and the process to appeal that. They're not. If you ever have questions as a creator talking with an actual human, they will just give you a link to a guidelines page, which is just bullet points that are super open-ended and no actual feedback that allows you to better create your content to make it more advertiser-friendly on their platform. They don't care to make your content easier to monetize. They don't want to give you money, is essentially my take. But to top it off, they added a bunch of these super homophobic companies to their ads that are specifically targeted for LGBT content. So it's not just homophobic stuff that's playing on YouTube, it's homophobic stuff that's only playing on LGBT content because these homophobic companies have specifically asked to be put on top of gay and LGBT content. And then to top it off, YouTube finally responds to this. If you're not familiar with this, I'm sorry. YouTube's response to the LGBT content was, you can actually manage and say what ads you want on your content, and you can control it. You're in control. By trying to use our incredibly difficult to understand behind the scenes platform ad service, where you have to physically say that you want to block this specific company or these kinds of ads, but we don't know what kinds of ads these are filed under. Is it religious? Is it political? Is it like lifestyle? Are they literally submitting it as an LGBT ad? And if we block all LGBT ads, will we block them and LGBT? Like, they don't want to make it easy because they don't want to pay us. If that's the real reason, just say it, YouTube, because I don't want to give you my content and I don't want to run ads in front of my stuff and get you money. You know, like, I saw, Kendra, I saw what Mac said about it. I love and appreciate Mac for many reasons. His sense of humor, his down-to-earth nature, the fact that he is just like a lot of other YouTubers who started out watching and being fans of YouTube and then became really, really popular. Like, good for him. Good for fucking him. But you know what? I've only seen smaller to medium-sized YouTubers talk about this, where people like Tyler Oakley, Joey Graceffa, all of these guys of the LGBT community have said nothing. And it's frustrating because they're putting out videos like, you know, Pride Month and Silence Equals Death and the ACT UP campaigns, but they're saying nothing about visibility that's being killed on YouTube and trans channels that are being shut down for no reason, and our content, which in some cases is literally just us tying a knot, being age restricted because it's not appropriate for kids as deemed by YouTube. Like, it's just, there's so much. Like, this is why this video has taken so long all week. On top of projects, I have no, like, I really hate making content that no one sees because it gets age restricted. Like, that is a huge reason why my energy to make videos sometimes is so low, is because I don't feel appreciated by a platform. I don't feel people are seeing the video as much as they could be or should be. And I know for a fact that our numbers are going down because things get age restricted, and then we don't make any money and we don't get any growth. So that's it. That's all I'm saying on YouTube. We're done. Yeah, it's a lot of shade and tea, but it's all truth. I've never had a helpful experience. Every time I ever reach out to the help desk, to actual people to chat, it's always, hey, I'm sorry that happened. That's kind of just our thing, though. That's our monster that we built. We built this Frankenstein, Skynet. It's so quirky. It's quirky. It doesn't do it great all the time, but hey, if it starts killing people, it's fine. Here's our guidelines page. Just refer to that. That'll make everything better. Your channel that's now killed you can start another one. Isn't our system so quirky? Oh, I'm out of coffee. So, what's the moral of the story? Let's have a Hannah Hart moment. I love YouTube. And I think that's why it is so frustrating, is because I love the fuck out of that platform and the people on it. I hate the platform, though. I want someone to come along that does it better, who actually gives their creators the proper attention, who doesn't age restrict or block our channels in a weird way, and then not tell us. And I want to just create content that people can find and watch. And you know what? 12-year-olds are not looking for my content, I don't think. And if they are, they're questioning and they need some sort of visibility. Mark my channel like a certain thing and then tell me why it's marked that way. Don't just block it. So, all that to say, you know, if you enjoy our content, make sure you subscribe, and whether it's YouNow or YouTube or Twitter, if they delete our channel, which is totally possible, because I heard some news about gay specific channels being deleted today, you know, I won't be surprised. But if you're following me on other social media, I will absolutely make it happen still. I have all my videos backed up. I have all the videos that we're going to have in the future. They'll be posted somewhere, and I'll make sure they're as available as I possibly can, because if they delete our channel, whatever. I'm still going to post content. I'm still going to make it. I might be really upset, but like, fuck them. As I'm like broadcasting this on YouTube. Anyway. Okay, any last minute comments? I know that was a lot of tea at the end there, and there wasn't a lot of sugar in it. It was pretty strong. It's been steeped for a long period of time. But I do need to get to work and finish the video for tomorrow. I'm really excited. It's super LGBT friendly. I'm gonna tag it proud to create and coming out and LGBT, and it'll probably get blocked right away and demonetized, but you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm not making ads anyway. As long as it doesn't get age restricted, I really don't want that to happen. That makes it impossible to watch. But follow me on YouNow. Follow us on YouTube. This live stream, if you just got here, will be back on YouTube underneath our YouNow section, which is in our playlists. So you can watch any of our other YouNows. They're on YouTube. They are saved there. You can't comment. We can't have this nice back and forth live stream thing, but you can watch what I said that was probably also ridiculous. I appreciate all the love. I'm going to go buy some snacks. I might post pictures of me eating said snacks because you guys gave them to me, and I appreciate that. But I hope you guys have a great night. And I hope you guys look forward to the video that will be posted in the morning or noonish. And just let me know if you enjoyed this. Leave a like, retweet, or just tweet at me. Follow me on Instagram, pup_amp. I appreciate you guys just being here, chatting, asking questions, being awesome, donating money. Like, you make it possible for us to buy equipment and make better content, and don't make me cry. How dare you? But have a good night, guys. I will be on here for another like 30 seconds to say goodbye. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do more stuff in the future. I'm just gonna bye. I'm just gonna wave. No, I'm not gonna cry. I am a robot of emotions. You can't make me cry. I'm literally Skynet. I'll kill all those bitches that try to go against me, okay? Waving. I'm waiting for like YouTube to catch up so people on YouTube see me waving goodbye. I appreciate you guys. Don't feel bad. You asked good questions, Chris. I appreciate answering some of those awesome story times. I'm gonna go get them snacks and get all of them carbs. Okay, I feel like I've said goodbye. Okay, slowly. Here's the awkward part where I turn things off, and you get to see me be awkward and turn things off. I'm so quirky, haha. I always forget what the end button is, though. Don't you dare record me awkwardly trying to find the end button. Where is the end button on here? There's a chat button. Oh, there's an end button right there. I found it. You've probably already recorded this. How dare you? Bye. oh my god, I have to click multiple buttons.